We play for you 32. The death of former Geneseo women's basketball team captain Kelsey Anise of Webster last month is never very far from the thoughts of her team. Her murder was a sobering reminder that life is both fragile and fleeting.
It's one of those things that we'll never move on from. I think it's one of those things where every day we're simply trying to put one foot in front of the other to move forward. And again, the nice part about having Lea be around for that is we can use her motivation and her inspiration to kind of guide us to the fact that you can overcome just about anything if you put your mind to it.
Lea is Lea Sobieraski, a reminder in her own right. A senior on the team who 3 years ago nearly died of Wilson's disease.
It's a rare genetic liver disease in which my liver didn't have the right protein that processes copper that you intake, and it just kind of been building up and poisoning my liver since I was born, but you don't really show signs of it until it's pretty bad.
In March of 2013, Sobieraski moved to the top of the transplant list, with about 48 hours to live.
My life was kind of put on hold. Everything else around me, all my peers were going on. But I tried to remain hopeful and positive the whole time through because, I was forced to deal with this. I didn't have a choice, and I tried to take it with a positive attitude. And, I had times where I was scared, but I never didn't think that I wouldn't be here today where I am and be able to play basketball again and come back to Geneseo.
The gift of life provided Sobieraski a second chance, back at Geneseo and back to playing basketball for the Blue Knights. Despite missing the better part of 2 full years, Lea was granted a medical waiver and had a year of eligibility restored. And she's making the most of every minute.
My scar is a constant reminder, and just being on the basketball court, there was times, where I practiced before, it's like, I have to practice for 2 hours, but, today it's like, I'm so lucky and grateful to be able to play the sport again and just to be here. And so, I love it. Even if it's a hard day or I'm not doing well, that's, sometimes I have to take myself back there and be like, Lea, look, you're here, you're doing what you love with your friends. And so I'm just, I love to be here. And so, every day I'm grateful and lucky.
The donor isn't known. As a means of thanks, Sobieraski became a high-profile advocate and spokesperson for organ donation through upstate New York transplant services.
It's about the life-saving benefits of organ donation. Less than a year ago, I was placed on the transplant waiting list because a rare genetic disease destroyed my liver. I'm alive today because someone took the time to sign up and become an organ donor.
Back at Geneseo, Lea remains an enduring example of perseverance and inspiration on a campus and on a team that needs to be reminded that good things happen to good people too.
I tell people all the time the greatest thing about Lea is that she was able to overcome incredible odds and utilized her, her passion for her teammates and love of the sport to be able to overcome those odds. And if she was able to overcome that, what it does for us moving forward as a team after all we've been through, we can get through just about anything.
Every day is a good day, Even if it's a bad day, I'm still here, and I try to, take my approach, and hopefully I have an effect on my teammates or other people. And, there's a reason I went through this, and I love to use my story as a way to spread awareness on organ donation. And so if I can keep doing that, I'm just so happy.
From SUNY Geneseo, Bill Pucko for the Fidelis Care College Sports Beat.